Hi, I'm Capybro. I just wanted to make this video to be kind of like a diary entry, just kind of showing off where I start and wanting to keep track of my progress and produce some content along the way. So, right now I'm trying to be as like minimum as possible, trying to ease my way inch by inch, step by step into producing content because I wanted to do this before and just kept failing. I feel like I was just like taking too much on at once. So this year is really about just like taking it step by step. So there might not be a lot of editing in this video, maybe not at all, depends on how I feel. I just want to cover like week by week and improve week by week. So we've just had our first full week of January 2026 and I just want to talk about like where I am, what I'm doing, and my goals for right now. So, right now, like the main goal is just to like produce work. So, there's a lot of work I want to produce, right? I want to be able to draw, I want to be able to sing, I want to video edit, I want to make YouTube videos, I want to keep streaming. I want to finish my VTube model. There's just a lot of stuff that I want to do and a lot of stuff I've always wanted to do, and I always just keep like procrastinating, like trying to do tutorials and feel like that I'm learning stuff but like never executing. And I think I just need to start executing on stuff. So this is hopefully the first step where we're going on there. One pathway of this that I am doing is also like keeping track of my time. So I want to talk about that a little bit right now. I'm using a application called Toggle Track, and I'm just like trying to keep track of what I'm doing and what projects I'm working on at the moment. It's kind of hard for me to use because I forget to turn it on. But, just see like how much time I'm wasting on sleeping. I mean, not wasting on sleeping, but making sure I get enough sleep. How much time I'm wasting on like doom scrolling and stuff like that. And, logging when you're doom scrolling is really hard, but at least the major things, the blocking out the time for work, my workouts, the time I use to spend on my hobbies, the time I use to spend on streams, and trying to really like carve out a space for me to learn skills to enhance the quality of my content. So, like right now, I bought a subscription for a year for boot.dev, this for programming. I feel like this would be very much accelerant for some of the content that I have in my mind. And I bought like Colosso courses to help me with like drawing, 3D modeling, these things that I want to pursue, because what I really want to do is produce almost all my own content. And that does take time, and I have a full-time job and these other things. So it's just a little hard to balance. So, you know, as they say, if you don't schedule the time, you didn't fail to do it, kind of thing. So I really want to like schedule the time so that I could keep myself accountable for doing something. Because if it's not scheduled, it's not like you missed it. I play Gundam card game. I would like to make that into my content, and that also takes some time out of my day. But so it's like as I look here, so we had our first full week, like I've said, and I failed in a lot of like the metrics that I was like after. Monday, Sunday, Monday, I started off great. Tuesday was also great, so I stream. My plans to stream Tuesday, Thursdays, and I got in like my first stream of the year. And then came Wednesday, and what happened Wednesday was not great. I did everything up to sleep, woke up for work. I woke up late, so I couldn't do my new morning routine. So, on part of that, my morning routine, so I'm doing more like facial and skincare and stuff like that I've never done before. face creams, all this stuff, and just I forget. Or really, I woke up too late and then needed to just go straight to work. Maybe, get myself washed up, then go to work. Then I went and had straight to dinner, and then I just like laid on the bed and fell asleep. That's like 7ish, 8ish p.m. Just went to bed. According to the timer thing, and I kind of remember now, I woke up around like 6 a.m., so I had more time, but we're able to get that done. Did my morning routine, and then went to work. I tried using a Pomodoro timer, but really my work is kind of like flexible, so it's very hard. And then streamed on. I had dinner. Streamed on Thursday. Streamed for about 2.5 hours. Like I'm trying to. I really want to stream Eternal Return. So the peak time is around 9 p.m. So trying to play before that is a little iffy if I'm gonna get games or not. But I was able to get another stream off. It was fun. I have pared down all my streaming. So I used to stream already, and then I had like a lot of stuff already set up, but it was just becoming unwieldy and really hard to deal with, and I just didn't want to deal with. Well, what if this is broken? I didn't want. I just wanted to stream. I want to find the fun again in streaming and just like enjoy myself. So I deleted all of my scenes, just threw in the game. In fact, I kind of hate how my game. So I play on an ultra wide monitor. So if you put it in a 16:9, um, it shows up kind of like cropped with borders at the top and bottom. Now this could be a cool thing, but I really just want more game, so I just blew it up and just had the game front and center. In fact, it's a little bit more zoomed in. I don't know if I like that yet or not, but I might have to switch into just a regular aspect ratio monitor instead of my ultra wide because I don't really like how the ultra wide looks on screen, but I haven't fully decided on that one yet. So yeah, I just like turned off all the emotes. Well, not the emotes, but all the channel points and stuff like that. I just wanted a very clean. I'm gonna game. I'm gonna talk. Try to optimize my setup from there. I have my Vtuber on, so I had made a Vtuber originally, and I had the game, and that's about it. I'm working right now on a new VTuber, so I hope to finish that. I wanted it done last year. I didn't do it last year. It procrastinated so hard. Procrastinated basically the whole year, and that's why I'm trying to tone it down and really just take my steps in. Because I also wanted to make videos last year. Did I make any? Not really. Hopefully this one comes up. So that was like Thursday, then regular sleep and work. I'm just looking at what I was had going on, and then like I just doom scrolled a lot of Friday evening. So not great. That Saturday, I went out to play at a new type challenge for Gundam card game. That's like a slightly bigger tournament instead of just a local card game tournament. And then Sunday, I did a few errands. Sunday's like my admin upkeep day. Hopefully, I could keep that up. Within that, I also do a little bit of working out, but on Monday, I go to the gym. Tuesday is my rest day for that. Then Wednesday, I failed to do my like regular at home workout. Thursday would have been another break day, and Friday I was able to do my workout. I also tried to do nightly stretches, but I missed that on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Really, I just was not expecting how tired I would be and the amount of sleep I would need on Wednesday because I think after Monday, Tuesday, which is a very packed schedule, that like my body just like shut down. But yeah, so that's like where we're at right now. I also do daily brilliant lessons and boot.dev and typing because I'm very poor at typing. So those, like, I do those lessons like every day. I do a bit of singing practice in the car, and I'm hoping to produce like covers, even if they're like simply no edits or something like that, and I just sing and put them out. It's just more content that I'm thinking about. I'm trying to journal also, but finding time after all that, not doom scrolling. So I'm really gonna try to stop the doom scrolling. There's quite a few hours that were involved with that. But yeah, that's I think that's about where I'm at right now. My goals for this year is actually debut, produce some videos, produce some a cover or two. What I would if I was in like a perfect situation. Okay, guys, this is my perfect situation. I really don't know when I'll be done with the VTuber and debut, but I still want to make content. So I'm gonna try to make at least one video a week. If I can make 2 to 3 shorts a week, that'd be great. So that's a little stretching it right now. So right now we're really just trying to post a video, even if this comes out nearly strictly unedited. And then I want to try like a cover or like some slightly bigger project a month. So that's where I'm at right now. Right, this like last this full week, I was more like planning what I'm doing. And then in this coming week. So how I'm gonna do this right now is I'm not skillful enough to probably like produce a video in a day about my whole week. So I'm planning in the future to just talk about like a week prior, and I don't know when I'm gonna record the audio for it. So here I'm recording it Saturday, a whole week after. So like I might do it Sunday, record it Sunday that week, and then do edits and whatnot. But that's so they'll come in a little later, but I think we're gonna be in a good spot. And if I could even get this out, I don't know what it's gonna do for me other than, just put myself out there. I have a lot of good friends in the community, and I'm very appreciative and happy to have them. And I I want to make content that they'll enjoy watching. But first off is I really want to show that even with like a full time and I've changed professions and stuff, like you could still produce these kind of things. Like I never did anything creative until I started VTubing, and sure, I've hit my fair share of roadblocks. I wish I was like a phenom and I was just like I start and produce. But there's a lot of growth that also needs to happen, I feel, for a person to be able to be comfortable with producing sharing their produced work. Like I have a ton of stuff that it's kind of just sitting there and I don't really want to show it, but I think just not caring a little bit like caring a little not caring, but caring a little less and just sending this thing out there. I need to just be a little less self-conscious about it. So I think that's where we are right now. I think that's enough rambling from me. Hopefully I'll be able to tell you guys more on progress. What are we doing? Show you guys week by week how I improve. That's kind of the goal of this one, is just like where am I improving. So right now I'm still just taking classes for programming stuff, but I think I really want to focus on singing and editing my music, mix, master, timing, tuning, those kind of things, which I don't do any music to begin with, but at least produce a cover, even if it's bad, even if there's no music video, and finish the design for my VTuber, even if I'm not done with a model or something like that. Maybe I'll just start and have the new one as a PNG. We'll see. But that's where I'm at right now. I thank you all for listening to me ramble, I guess, if you guys made it here. And I hope you have a happy, happy day.